And we are live. Live. We are live. Let's go. Let's go, KP. Let's go. Uh, good. I lost my power. Need more power. We need more power. Stand by, folks. Welcome to Sunday Reflections. Welcome. Wonderful Sunday. I've already just came back. I came back from a little outing I did. I literally went to the store and fucking bought a pack of cigarettes, and I found myself at the creek for some reason. I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna take a right and see where this goes, and I did, and here we are. Wolfang, hello from Ohio. Welcome indeed. Welcome everyone to Sunday Reflections. I haven't done one in a while. I haven't done a Sunday Reflections in a while. Shorty, what's up, Shorty? And Elusive is somewhere, so tell him, Elusive, me boy. uh, John H. What's up, John H? Man, John H. Thank you very much, brother, for giving me some insight. What's going on, man? That one rally, that British rally, where millions of people showed up in Britain and showed up. Dude, I got a little teary eyed, man, when they started doing the Charlie Kirk thing. They shouted out Charlie Kirk, man. They had a minute of silence. Can you imagine 1 million people, million plus people, having a moment of silence for a minute, and afterwards they literally played bagpipes, Amazing Grace bagpipes. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, go to Rebel News. Avi Amin, I think you shared. Yeah, you shared that. John H. I was like, wow, dude, that was powerful. That was absolutely powerful. What's up, Kanye? Teresa. Yes, folks, welcome to Lackluster Fridays. Thank you, Ghost Leakin. I literally asked him for a quick. I have no fucking none whatsoever like content. I was like, I need a topic, and he looked at me and says, "Don't lose your shit." So, shout out to Ghost Lincoln. Don't lose your shit. Composure. Have composure. That's right. It's all about composure. Composure is what separates us from the wild ones. And me being a wild one, it's good to have composure. It really is. We all go out into society, and we all have that uncontrollable urge. What's up, Pilgrim? To just choke a motherfucker. I mean, you just burr. Gee, Nana, what's up? You gotta have composure. You gotta have that composure. You gotta hold. You gotta keep your shit together. What's up, some random dude? What's up, SRD in the house? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Skull, everyone. This is brought to you by Guinness Extra Stout. That's right. Little Irish. What's up, Dan? Dan H in the house. Skull. Or Pog Mahone. Yeah, there you go. We're gonna go Irish. Pog Mahone. Kiss my ass. And if you haven't seen what's going on over in Britain, over in Europe, it is straight up Pog Mahone. They're like, kiss my ass. Everybody's flying. It's illegal. Like, they're making it illegal to fly the national flag, which is the Union Jack and the St. George flag. What's up, Tiger? But they're doing it anyway. I mean, that's what's up. That is what's up, man. Carolina Country Homestead. I just wanted to come by and say hi. Thank you very much. Thank you, Carolina Country Homestead. I kind of miss the Carolinas. I really do. I spent 20 years in the Carolinas, on the coast of Myrtle Beach, Myrtle's Inlet, Surfside. Yep, crawling that place. Donnie, what's up? And of course, I went out, went inland some, but for 20 years, I crawled that beach. I did. I crawled that beach. I did. Had a great time. I baked. I literally baked my ass off. That's why I don't have one anymore. Yeah. What's up? What's up, Mike? Skull. Folks, drop your links, drop your links, drop your links. Shameless plugs for everyone. If you're blue, you know what to do. If you're not, then you're not. Let's see. What'd you say? Our shores miss you. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I did some shit. I did some shit there. There's some people like, damn, good riddance. I'm just saying. Myrtle Beach is stained by me. Uh, what's up, Bonnie? Bonnie, how you doing? Yeah, folks, welcome to Sunday Reflections. This is the Composure episode. How to just don't lose your shit. Don't fucking do it. Don't play into the games. Don't be ruled by your emotions. We all know that emotions are running high nowadays. We do. Yeah, this is a call for peace. This is a call for understanding. This is a call for composure. Where is your composure? Where is your intestinal fortitude to stand into the face of adversity? Be stoic. I mean, I tell you, one of the most powerful protests I ever seen. That was during the whole COVID lockdowns. Uh, oh wow, doing some airsoft. What? Oh man, I would love Mike and Irish repairman. Uh, I my nickname was the Scourge. Airsoft and paintball field back in the day. It's one of my fondest memories of Myrtle Beach. My nickname was the Scourge. I would love to shoot y'all. I really would, and be shot by you. I'm an old man now, so but yeah, I got some mad skills in the paintball airsoft field. So I think. Yeah. So that's where I turned into freaking Call of Duty, John Wick, whatever. But I would love to do that. I would love to do that. It'd be badass. Uh, that would be really cool. And but composure. In when your emotions are running rampant, when they're being manipulated, because your emotions can be manipulated. You always, you're playing with my emotions, Smokey. You're playing with my emotions, right? I remember next Friday, right? It's that the calm during the storm, right? To be cool under fire, be that cool hand Luke. It's very difficult. It is. It's very difficult. It is. Especially now, with that's all we hear with this rhetoric is civil war, and left against right, and gay against straight, and transgender furry against trans, whatever. I mean, it's crazy. What's up, Billy? We are facing an enemy that is literally using divide and conquer tactics against us. So it is very important to have composure. Extremely important. Yeah, it's extremely important. That's playing with people's emotions is the quickest way to get them off their game. From a tactical standpoint, if I can piss off the enemy, if I'm a general facing another general, right? If I can do things to anger them, to humiliate them, to force them into action, to make a mistake because they used emotion in their critical thinking skills, their critical decision making skills. I won. I can piss off the general to the point where he has to attack. Like I want him to attack. I want him. I want to piss him off to the point where he runs up that hill, exhausting all his resources, unmasking all his firepower and all his capabilities. And I'm sitting on top of the hill like full cannons, full send, all cannons, full send down the hill. Yeah. Oh yeah, go ahead and flank him. Yeah, we've been well rested. They've been running. They've been literally running at me for 20 miles. Now they got to run up that hill. Composure, composure. It it is a it is a skill that most do not have, and it's taken me a long, long time to have that skill. Most people pride divisive action, right? Critical chance, if you will, that whole critical chance thing. I don't know what I just did. I just pushed a button. Something happened. I cannot see chat. Wow. Wow. I don't know what's going on. How can I get into that? Okay. And how do I get out of that? That's, damn, how do I do that? Shit. Uh-oh, I broke it. I pushed the button, folks. I pushed the button and I don't know what to do. Yeah, I cannot see chat. That's fucked up. I'll get out of it. Wow. I cannot see chat anymore. Oh, there it is. There it is. Now I can see chat. Dan Ace is our favorite mess in the hole. That's right. And you know what? I mean, you think about like history. The original assholes were in Concord. We're in Massachusetts. We're they're the ones that said fuck you to the British. So I mean, I gotta say, man, way to go, Skull. What's up, Hutch? Elusive me boy. What's up? What's up? Something wrong. Push number 64. Snuffer noise. Pick up. Composure. Composure. There's always been a madness to my method. Always. Always. And I've always asked the team, what's up? I've always been that guy that just jumped in head first. Not feet first, head first into things. To any fray, just rah, let's go. Right? And always get fucked up or something goes wrong. Sometimes it works. Sometimes being dynamic, being bold, fortune favors the bold. What's up, Edward? It works to your, being having violence of action, having that critical chance. That does work. There's something has to be said about composure, being cold, being calculating. That's why I love chess. That's why I love. What's up, native voice? Speaking of chess, native. I still want that match with you. Yes, sir. And I have no mercy in chess. I'm just saying. But what's up, native? And Skull to David, he's back. He's making content. He is the voice of reason, and he was way more eloquent than I am at the subject matter. Yes, Skull to you, native. Skull. Good to see you, brother. How is South Carolina doing? I was just talking about it. But those who are cold and calculating, those who sit back and watch and wait, those who allow others to make moves and then they capitalize on their mistakes. Those are ones that usually win the war. The battle is won. The battle is won through decisiveness, right? Critical chance. Go left, go right. I'm in an ambush. I go towards the enemy. Violence of action, right? I've always been there. It's been something that's been ingrained in me since fucking childhood. I mean, yeah, of course, the Marine Corps, yeah, that just accentuates it. But as a kid growing up in the hood, you had to be decisive, like right there on the spot. Do I fight or do I run? You know what I'm saying? It's fight or flight kind of fight, flight or freeze, right? And you never want to freeze, right? Dan H. Composure, stoicism, analyzing the situation, not allowing your emotions to overrun your decision making process, and being it allows for more uh, economy of motion. Does that make sense? You can in a very relaxed state, in a calm state, and one that is not muddled by your emotions, make the right decisions. And that's exactly what we need right now. They want a civil war. They want us to destroy ourselves. They want us to lose our shit. Shout out to Ghost Lincoln. This is I literally asked him for a topic. I was like, hey, I need a topic for Sunday Reflections. Whatever comes to mind. He said, don't lose your shit. Boom. Let's go with it. Composure. So that's where we are. Skull. Skull Ghost Lincoln. Those who and prepping, that's why we prep, right? Because we want to get ahead of the power curve. We want to get ahead of things. We want to be prepared. If something happens, I know I've got this covered. I've already done the preparation. I've already sat down. I've already put things on the table, looked at all the possibilities, played through the games, right? I've war gamed everything. I know what the enemy's going to do. I know what the situation's going to be, and I know how to counteract it. I know what steps I need to take, what resources I need to have, or not, or and what actions I have to take or not take to survive and thrive and to overcome. Survive, thrive, and overcome. That's composure. That is composure. That is not being ruled by emotion. Ladies, you're ruled by emotion. Men, not so much, but we can be. Men, we're very violent. We love to just, that's it. Hit that switch, let's go. Right? Let's go. It's time for warband. It's time to go warpath. It's time to deploy knife hands and lay waste to everything that's in front of me. Lay everything down. Please enlighten me, James. You're welcome. Those who sit back and watch and wait and calculate and hold our composure. What's up, Pilgrim? Those are the ones that usually win. The what we're facing now is a calculating enemy. Subversion. Subversion is a step-by-step process. And it goes back and forth. It's also fluid. You have to also be fluid. A step-by-step process. Demoralization, destabilization, crisis, victory or normalization. The end game, normalization. That is subversion 101. That is the Marxist socialist war plan. And Native, are we in war? Yes, we are in war. Majority of people do not even realize that we are in a war. It's a war of ideology. It's a war for our children. It's a war for our hearts and minds, the hearts and minds of the people. If the people have strong morals, a strong religious uh, background, ties to the community, because religion does that. And I'm speaking from a person who is not a Christian. I'm not Christian. I'm not anything really. I kind of embrace all things really, but I'm not an atheist either. Uh, a strong religious society, which our country is based upon that. In God we trust, but you get to choose your God. Now, of course, it's based on Judeo-Christian values, of course, which most strong free societies are based upon. And I fucked up. There it goes. Okay. Uh, that is hard to combat. That is very hard to combat. So rescue. All right, walking through chat here. It is hard to combat a a strong moral compass, north pointing compass, ideological, like strong ideological society. It's hard to. The subversion, that's why they go for the children, because the children, the minds are easily manipulated. And as adults, we see that and we get humiliated by it. We get demoralized by watching little Timmy turn into little Tiffany, by watching drag queen story hour, by watching maps running rampant, chomos getting away with murder. Now, of course, we've since we've got rid of the Biden regime, that ex tyrannical regime that was pushing all this DEI, you know, uh, this equity. You want to talk about equity? Um, Waldo the Great. This is Ace. Those who don't know about Waldo thing, that's Billy. Oh my God. I am on StreamYard. I can't make Waldo the Great blue, but welcome Waldo the Great. What's up, Ace? I know Ace. Waldo is never found. What's up, Metal? It's a very demoralizing thing to see. And for the most part, we've gotten rid. We've done the work. Uh, we've done the work upon our educational system to help our children grow up to be good adults, right? We've done that. We've seen that in the Biden regime where they went full tilt bozo. They went full in radicalizing our youth, absolutely radicalizing our youth, and indoctrinating our youth. Now, I'm going to tell you, like, and this is you can say conspiracy theory or whatever, but all schools, all colleges are indoctrination camps. All of them. They produce two things: good slaves or good fighters, good military. Which it's just one of the two. You're either a good worker, you're still a slave. You're a slave to the system. It makes you obedient. What do you learn in school? You sit down, you shut up, you write things, right? You get punishments. You get an A in school. It's rewards and punishments, right? You learn how to be a good worker or a good military, good fighter, good soldier. Either way, you're working for the fucking government. Yeah, you know that most Fortune 500 people dropped out of school. Most Fortune 500, most of your like super elite rich people that actually do work, that actually are fucking smart, they dropped out of school a long time ago, 7th, 8th grade. I'm like, fuck this. You guys are stupid. You're trying to, I don't want to, I felt that. I felt that. I felt that in school. We all have. We all felt that. I am having a time with chat. I cannot, like, uh, monitor chat for some reason. I don't know what's going on here, folks. So I do apologize. Whatever. So if I'm missing something, Cherokee, I'm a Jewish Cherokee Buddhist. What's that? Right. Cherokee, I think it's beautiful. I think it's absolutely beautiful. You know, to be Jewish. I know a little. That's the great thing about my stance on religions and beliefs and things of that nature is I've looked at all the religions and all the beliefs and things so I get to pick and choose from whatever I want from all religions, and I don't have to claim fealty to anyone. It's kind of my thing. I don't like to claim fealty. You know, I have all aspects of those. You know, shalom, wichita duya heya, and amitabha amitofu, right? Or om mani padme hum. I know all these things, yeah, and I take all these things in and make it part of my personal belief system, if you will. I don't see it more along the lines of a belief system as a code of conduct, a way of making my own ethos. That's kind of how I look at it. You don't have to. We can agree to disagree and things of that nature. I don't really care, but I love. I've been studying religions and things of that nature for all my life since they told me I needed a religion. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, culture and religion is amazing. It's needed. It's much needed in society. It really is. Because if you don't have a culture or religion that's strong, what's up, Nick? Zombie, what's up? Yardbirds, exact right. Yardbirds. That's a great one. Yeah, thank. I'm trying to get it. Yeah, StreamYard has changed somehow. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. I don't know. It's giving me like starred. Uh, oh man, this is really. And I'm a. What's up, Rip Curl? Rip. Religion is dope. I mean, it can be right. Uh, what was I saying? I forget. I'm a little bit inebriated. Uh, I've had a few. I've had a few drinks in me. It's been that kind of weekend, so you know, whatever. Um, I reserve the right to do it whenever I wish. I don't do it a lot, but when I do, I did it to escape, and so yeah, let's talk about that. So Friday, I did a little lackluster Fridays, and I've been taking a back step, a step back from YouTube and you know creating content and things of that nature. Uh, so we got it's it's right on Pilgrim. It's and then Saturday, I literally just grabbed the bottle of Grand Marnier and watched action movies all damn night till 4 o'clock in the night. There you are, Ace. Really? Where's Waldo? Ace. Uh, Thank you, Cherokee. Thank you for that. Give me a little break in the chat. Thank you. Oh shit. Skull. Oh. Oh. Anyway, yummy. Uh, I'm loving this butter. Uh, so I don't know. What was I saying? I forget. Fuck. Uh, Composure, man. Composure. Those who have the strength and the courage. It's it's ingrained in us to stand against the wind. That's why I like my long hair. It tells me which way the wind is blowing. If I put my face into the wind, I know that the wind is going to blow my hair back. When I stand upon the bow, the ship, and face forward into the storm, I can stand strong, stoic, unmovable. This world won't defeat me. I don't care about your storm. I'm stronger than that. And I will stand and face you. Sometimes that's all you need. Hold your composure. In any kind of conflict, the kinetic or the physical violence, it's a very small part. I talked about it earlier in Lackluster Fridays. It's a very small part of any kind of war. It's a very small part of any kind of conflict. The decisions that you make, whether to go left, whether to go right, whether to not fight at all. Sun Tzu likes to say, he says that, and this is one of his greatest things to say, his greatest quote is, to win without fighting is best. To win without fighting is best. Now, the enemy, the subversive enemy that we're facing, that we're seeing, that's exactly what they use. They will destroy this country without fighting because they'll make us do it ourselves. What's up, Eric? That's right. Pure power of the hair. Right. Now Sun Tzu also says to keep a nation intact is better than to destroy a nation intact. Destroy a nation. This subversive ideology is all about ruling over the ashes of a destroyed nation. They want us to be divided, to be full of emotion, hate, absolute hate. I hate you. I hate you because your nose is stupid, because your face is stupid. I don't like your voice. I don't like your misappropriation of my culture. I don't like your fucking sexuality. I don't like your stance of being you're a fascist, you're a racist, you're whatever. It's all about division and victimization, right? A victim. If I can convince someone that they are a victim, I can also convince them to be a soldier, a willing participant in my war. It's really easy. So, Johnny, putting down roof strapping for metal roof. Right on. Skull. Skull. Oh, right, Ace. Yeah. Oh, the no, yes. Yes, my main is impressive. Yeah, I know. And like I said before, and shout out to Dangerous Freedom. Shout out to Ron Skull. Skull. You know why freedom is dangerous? It's not because everybody gets to do what they want. It's because we're so tolerant. We are so tolerant that we allow this subversive parade of debauchery to infect, become parasites in our society. That's what's up. We allow this to happen because we value people's freedom. We value personal freedom. You don't fuck what you do in your home. I don't care if you know. And yeah, I'm a little uncouth here. I don't care if you're a man and you like to have sex with men. I don't care if you're a woman and you like to have sex with women. What you do in your own time, in your own the privacy of your own home. You might even have a sticker or two. You might have some blue hair, whatever. I don't give a fuck, man. That's whatever. You want to do drugs? Fine, do fucking drugs. I don't care. Freedom. Freedom. Have fun. Do whatever. Do what you want. At least you have none. Right? All you Wiccans out there. Yeah? Do what you want. At least you harm none. That's freedom. Right? Now, when your freedom starts imposing upon me, then we got a problem. Now I'm going to refer you to Guns N' Roses. You can do whatever you want, but you better not do it to me. or my children. That's where we've allowed our freedom, and our freedom-loving Americans and other cultures have allowed this subversive parasite to infect and start to take over. It starts with the kids. That's right. Don't put your mouth on it. I don't care. You're always going to have that deviance in society. I gotta say, I participated in some debauchery and deviancy when I was younger in my age, right? So we all kind of have, right? Drugs and sex. I mean, whatever. We didn't start the fire. Damn it! I can't post. Can't post video. There we go. I did it. I figured it out. Yeah, StreamYard's changed. I don't know what happened. I mean, you're always going to have that. You're always going to have it. You're always going to have those two souls. You're always going to have that the weird shamanistic. You're always going to have those sexual deviants. You're always going to have those rebels, right, in society. You're always going to have that, and they play their role. But for the majority of people in a society, it's all about the family. It's all about the family. It's all about that family unit. It really is. Mother, father, kids. Kids grow up, become mother or father, and have kids, and that is the truth. That's what they're trying to destroy. They're trying to destroy the nuclear family. That family, in what the values and traditions that it comes from. That family unit. They can destroy and disrupt the family unit. They win. They get to destroy a community, a state, a village, a nation. Because they go for the family. They want to rule over the ashes. So we have to have composure, because they're going to use our emotions against ourselves to destroy each other, to create division, to create that divide. When we all should be looking at each other like we're all one. We're all brothers and sisters in this. I like to subscribe to the universal brotherhood. And it's not it's not a racist thing. It's not a racist or sexist thing either. I got some black brothers out there. Got some Asian brothers out there. I got some Latino brothers out there. And sisters. I say brotherhood as in all of mankind. My race is the human race. What's yours? In all life too. I mean, y'all know me. I'm a little hippie crunchy, right? I'm not a tree hugger yet. I'm on the fence on just about anything. Right? I love life. I love people. I love animals. I love flora and fauna. Because that's all we got. And 345 million light years in a sphere circumference of our awareness. We haven't found anything else. It's just this little dirt rock from the sun and this little solar system and this little galaxy. That's all we know. Seriously. That's all I got. So, yeah. And it only takes like one little event for all this to end. One little event. And at one point in time, there were less than 7,000 people left on this planet. The majority of life on this planet, flora and fauna, your plants and animals, have all been extinct. All of them. More things have came and went and died and went extinct than are on this planet for this amount of time. What does that tell you? We don't have much time here, folks. And we've talked about this before, the concept of future, concept of past. All we have is now. Really, if you think about it, all we have is now. Now, it has to be said that the intelligence always prepares for the future and learns from its past. But the time is now, like Trent says, vision. The time is now. Now, no opportunity wasted. Hey, someone was like to wasted time. Time wasted is not wasted time, kind of thing. I sometimes you gotta have that time to yourself. Let's go have some mashed potatoes. You gotta have composure. You gotta be like 5 steps, 10 steps, 15 steps ahead of everything. You can't do that through emotion, right? If your emotions are allowed to dictate your actions, chances are you're going to be stupid, and everybody knows what that means. Life is hard if you're stupid. Now, the other caveat to that is that it makes it tough. It does. It makes it tough. This is good mashed potatoes. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here and eat and talk to you folks. How's that? Mm. You always think better on a full stomach. Mm. 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 Oh, that chicken's amazing. Ah, some sassy mukbang Sundays. Yeah, mukbang. I wouldn't say it's a mukbang, but I'm just having a little Sunday meal. You know? Mm. What's up, Lori? Some chicken pot pie. That's a good idea. Um, folks, I have to step away for a minute. I have to use the bathroom, but I'm gonna leave you with pictures of my food. All right, here we go. Yeah. How about that for some food porn? Oh yeah, it's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah. Composure. Composure. So if I have composure, and you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna talk about Charlie. Oh, what happened? I'm gonna talk about Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk had composure in a conversation. He did not allow emotions to override the conversation. And he had a lot of people that were very emotionally charged that would try to win the argument. How can you win an argument by screaming at someone? I mean, unless you're a drill instructor, right? He always came prepared with facts and data. He always had respect for the other person. And he always held his composure in any conversation, in any argument that he was ever in. Right? What's up, Robert? letting cooler heads prevail. Would you say sex first and dinner? uh, sex first, then dessert before dinner. Right. What's up, Blue Butterfly? And with our young people, sex, arousal is a very powerful emotion. That's how it starts. That is why it's so important for families, parents to instill composure, restraint into their children, to know what is right, to know what is wrong, to know right from wrong. You know, it's said a gentleman, the mark of a gentleman is not what he does, but what he doesn't do. Rapture is in 40 days after. What's up, Prophet Bradley? All right. Stand by, folks. The rapture is in 40 days. Hmm, I don't know. We'll see. That's where I'm at. Uh, yeah, you're right, Sassy. Rah, rah. I'm sitting here eating it. I don't even care if I'm in a live stream. I'm eating this food. That's that's composure. That's stoicism. Mark of a gentleman is not what he does, what he doesn't do. Hmm. What's up, Anthony? Let's go. Hug my home. Are you Irish out there? Hug my home as I drink my Guinness. Oh, with the chicken and the mashed potatoes. Yummy. Mm, let me see this. Those who cling to death live. Those who cling to life die. Uh, and Sun Tzu said it as well. I'm quoting a lot of Sun Tzu. Those who are willing to die for their country can be easily led to their death. I mean, Marine Corps, we have that saying. We have that saying that oh, you're willing to fight and die for your country and your God. We're willing to arrange the appointment, arrange the meeting. You know, so not losing your shit, remaining calm, remaining stoic, it not allowing emotions. Emotions are going to come and go. That's that's what I've realized, and I've been ruled by emotions many many times. We all have, women especially. Women, yeah, it's kind of hard for y'all to get away from your emotional state. But a lot of women understand that they are emotional and that they have to, kind of think through that strong sense of emotion. Things done in emotion are very extremely powerful, emotionally charged. There is merit to it. There is a use for it, right? I mean, but not losing your shit, being composure, having that composure, being able to think through the problem, work the problem, find the solution, even if it's just like that. Launching is accepted. I don't know. I mean, you ladies are all you ladies are quick to send that chunkula right at my head. I mean, I'm just saying. I say some things and uh, you know, and ladies are real quick. What's up, Storms? Ladies are real quick to lash out at men, husbands, boyfriends. How many times have you just been sitting there and you say something or whatever, and then what you hit me for? Why you hitting me? Well, you should have said that. Don't fucking hit me. I don't care who you are. You don't touch me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you're a woman or not. I'll punch you right in the damn titty nipple. Boom. It's it. Some people you just. I have respect. I'm not going to fight a woman unless she puts herself in a man's shoes. All right, Prophet Bradley. I show you coming rapture. The rapture is nigh. The end is nigh. But you know what? I will face it with composure. I will face the coming of the Lord, calmness and peace. I will accept the whirlwind as it is. I will stare intently and contemptly into the face of death. So let the rapture come. Whatever. Meanwhile, I'm going to enjoy some spicy chicken, not really spicy, flavorful chicken, and mashed potatoes. The end of my dinner is nigh. You know what? Most religions allow you and teach you how to have composure. They do. He's cool. He's cool, Pilgrim. So far, he's cool. I don't care. You want to come in, hellfire, brimstone? Go ahead. I don't care. That's fine. Rescue. I don't know. But just understand there, Bradley, that you everybody here is blue. You're not. Um, so I say let them be. If they're going to preach, let them preach. I don't care. I'm sitting here preaching. What's the difference? Ghost Lincoln. I like a good argument, really. Yeah. But composure, especially in this context right now, this day and age, keep your ass out of prison, keep you from interacting and ending someone's life or hurting your own, harming yourself or others that you love, because you allowed your emotions to override you allowed your your emotions you allowed your what's that saying? Don't cash that check your ass can't cash. Right? Jumping head first, damn the consequences. Something has to be said about that, and there is a time and place for that. And some people, kind of wired that way. Like I said, I kind of wired that way. But I think maturity is composure. So Carolina Steph, having a cooler head in a chaotic situation, in a emotionally charged, strong, charged, emotionally charged state is better than than a knee jerk reaction. Don't let your alligator mouth over your hummingbird ass rescue. Right. Yeah. Don't allow your mouth to, you know, yeah. Don't allow your mouth to send out a can't cash a check that your mouth can't cash a check that your ass can't cash. Anyway, I forget the saying. Hmm. So, like I said, if I can, that's the whole idea behind shit talking before a fight. If I can talk shit and insult and humiliate, what's up, Michigan Outpost? Thank you, Carolina. I see it now. Yeah, don't let your mouth write a check your ass can't cash. There you go. Thank you. Uh, yeah, there it is. There it is. Don't let your mouth write a check. Mouth written checks your ass can't cash. Thank you, Kanye. Yeah, you guys know. Yeah, you know the thing. You know the thing. Oh man, it's great. Great food. Burping my ass off over here. Yep, autocorrect. Gotta love it. What's up, Savage? Husbands out there, y'all know composure. When your wife goes off on you, honey, how was your day? Oh, you saying I'm fat? Oh, you saying I don't do shit around the household? No, I just ask you, how was your day? And they start going off. Ladies have to go through emotions. They got to go through that wave of emotions. They got to let it all out. They got to get it out. And the husband, the boyfriend, is expected to have composure. All right. Yep. Sorry to hear that, babe. Here's some food. Here's some chocolate. Here's a foot rub. That's all we got. I mean, that's what you know. That's how you fix it, right? You know, woman starts bitching and talking shit about fucking coworkers. Stick this in her mouth. There you go. It's like throat. There you go. Eat. You need a sickness. Dark chocolate, right? Billy requires dark chocolate, right? Just give it, just slap dark chocolate in her mouth. The latest stares. It's just a minute, really. No, I don't think so. They're yardbirds, but they're ruled by emotion. And women know this too. Y'all know it. Men know it. We definitely know it. And men are susceptible to being ruled by emotions, especially when you're younger. Blue butterflies, like any chocolate would do. Yep. Just just throw a slab of chocolate in their mouth and grab their feet and just start, working it. That'll be fine. They gotta get the emotions out. They gotta have composure. I've seen women with composure too. It's scary. It's a very powerful thing, composure. Not losing your shit. And like I said, if you can demoralize and rile up your enemy by shit talking, they will get so mad or so messed up and in their emotions, they'll make a mistake or they'll be humiliated, they'll be intimidated. You have composure, you stand there stoically. Go ahead, throw the first punch. Go ahead. What you got? I dare you. It's different. It's different. Changes the whole dynamics. holding your composure, being stoic, being thoughtful, being mindful, especially in these day and age. That's what they want. What's up, prepared Irishman? I was just talking about shooting you and Mike in airsoft and paintball. I'd love to come up there and play some paintball, airsoft. That'd be awesome. I'd love to shoot you, and I'd love for you to shoot me. That's right. Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. Skull. Guinness, extra stout Guinness. One of those Sundays. In a firefight, composure, very important, very important. You got to be able to read the area. You got to read what's going on. Where's your enemy? What are they doing? Are they flanking me? Are they taking cover? Can I shoot and keep their heads down? Can I move and shoot? Move, shoot, communicate. That requires some composure. Yeah, a little bit of I love it. I love it, Irishman. Love it. I love it. I haven't played in years. I still got to. I have to get my shit serviced. I gotta get my gun. I don't have an airsoft rifle anymore. I got parts of an airsoft. I got like 5 different parts of an airsoft rifle. But my paintball gun could be serviceable. I just need to, take it to the shop. Um, Damn it! Why? There it goes. Right, savagely, right? But even in a conflict, even being armed or unarmed, usually that person that holds their composure keeps their calm under fire or the threat of fire. People take seriously. People recognize that shit. Respect is you're like because you don't know. You don't know. I mean, I might just show up, unarmed. Yeah, I got Overwatch with a 50 cal. All I got to do is this. Yeah, or this, or this. Composure leads to preparedness, which leads to um, peace of mind, which leads to success. In our Constitution, our way of governance, the checks and balances system was set up so that to the point where it took a long time to do anything, and that's by design. Because if right goes Wigan, a lot of knee jerk reactions can go off, can completely change the whole paradigm of the country and take away our civil rights, take away our constitutional rights. How many instances in our country's history can you think of where a law was passed or something of that nature that was a knee jerk reaction? Oh my God, prohibition, NFA. I mean, uh, what happened in 2020? The Patriot Act. A lot of these things happen, and it gives them a chance to take away our rights, to erode our rights, to send us down that path, to create that subversion that is needed to take over this country. Like I said, it's a long war, a very long war. This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for fighting. This is for fun. Right goes. Man, I tell you what, this chicken with the Guinness Irish Stout is amazing. Oh, gold. Now, we should be always be practicing critical chance. We should always be practicing that. Always. To be able to be ready at a moment's notice. Be able to scrap right there and to be able to sprint. Can you run? Can you fight? Can you punch? Can you literally scrap within a drop of a dime? You know, it takes composure to do that. Right on, Sassy. Hell yeah. But you see how fear and emotion can rule you, can rule a nation, take over the mindset of the people, whip them into a frenzy. Next thing you know, you're out on the street burning shit. Don't know why. That mob mentality takes over. Oh, the survivor. Oh God. Ooh, Eric, I heard that. I like the taste of Guinness. I do, and especially extra stout. I've always been a fan of Guinness extra stout. I like bold flavors, um, beer, coffee, and cigarettes, cigars. But um, it makes a great marinade for chicken and steaks. Oh God, I was just talking about. I'm gonna have to make a marinade for a steak. Worcestershire sauce, uh, Guinness extra stout, garlic, thyme, salt and pepper, whatever. Mm. Composure is what stops you from jumping off the cliff. You ever stood on the edge of something high and just thought, I'm going to jump? It's that morbid fascination we have. Composure stops that. Composure stops you in your tracks. Composure is what stops you going through that green light when somebody just is trying to run that red light. When used in critical chance, it's ESP. It is. Right? Damn it. Why is it not coming up? I'm having a hell of a time here. Wow. Now I can't even highlight anybody's uh, some show and tell. Ooh, Johnny. Ooh, deer and Dennis. Deer and Guinness. Venice and Guinness. Ooh, that sounds really good. That sounds extremely good. Mm. Face of adversity, face of strife. Composure is strength. Composure is makes people think twice. any kind of conflict. There's fight or flight or freeze. Composure is not freezing. Composure is showing strength, peace through strength, strength through peace. Now, nothing's more fearsome than, a bobbing and weaving freaking enemy like Mike Tyson coming at you. I have composure until it comes to the children, right, Bonnie? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Dehumanization, demoralization, things of that nature are very, very emotional. Things that are very emotional, like your children, chomos, and things of that nature, the maps. Yeah, it's very enraging. So tactical muffin top, and people have a knee jerk reaction. Makes you want to run out there and snap your fingers, snap your neck, right? Wood chipper PDFs. Yeah, all chomos. All chomos be nominated. Please stand in line for the wood chipper. But those who have the composure, yeah, I mean, there are times when you have to have that critical action, that violence of action, that critical chance. You got to do something. Say a chomo's out there trying to grab a kid. Yeah, stomp that motherfucker's head in right there and then. Boom. Worry about it later. If you want to take down a ring, a whole trafficking ring, you got to have composure. You got to be able to sit back and watch all the fucked up shit that's going on. Take note of it, learn their patterns, learn their strengths and their weaknesses, and then deploy against them. Got to have composure. You got to be able to see the fucked up shit and wait. Not be ruled by emotion. Take care, Blue. Oh, Blue. Speaking of blue butterfly, there you go. Blue butterfly. I found this, and blue butterfly made this for me. Thank you very much. Yeah, where's your wit? Right, zombie. You don't have composure, you can't have wits. I've stopped fights with just words. Yeah. I'm just like, yeah. Composure allows you to step back and take a break from the adrenal rush of emotions. It really does. It really does. It slows down time. When your emotions are charged, there's just boom, it just happens. You're in reactionary mode. You're gonna lash out, you're gonna run, you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna trip over shit. You're not gonna notice that you're gonna get tunnel vision, right? You're not gonna hear anything, you're not gonna be speaking clearly, you're not gonna understand what those people are saying, what's going on around you, you're not gonna have situational awareness. You're just gonna be lashing out. Can't have that. Can't have that. Especially now, that's what the enemy wants. They're using emotion to help destroy this country. Through a demoralizing act. Or a series of demoralizing, humiliating acts. If you see it, if you hear it, you automatically get emotional about it. Whatever that emotional is. On one side, it riles up the other side. They smell blood. They're like, we have demoralized the enemy. It's time for us to jump around and celebrate in our, you know, celebratory manner to increase the demoralization. Okay. There's a tribe. I'm not gonna get, and I'm gonna be uncouth here. There's a tribe that would behead someone in front of the other tribe and then fuck the open wound and throw the head at them. So demoralization and emotions running wild. Rah! You did that! Oh no! It instills many things. It instills hatred, rage, fear. Most people feel fear. Like, oh shit! I don't want anything to do with that. No, thank you. I'm running away. Either way, to win without fighting is best. I have one less enemy on the battlefield because they ran away because they're scared. I win. Winning, winning for me. Like I said, kinetic and physical violence in any kind of conflict is the smallest part of any kind of conflict. Composure is a major part of conflict. Like I said, if I can bait the enemy into reaction, I can guide them into their own little kill box. Come at me. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, you're a piece of shit. Yeah, fuck you. Bam. Oh, you didn't see that coming, did you? Oh, you didn't see the guy behind you just smacking the back of the head with a crowbar. Didn't see that, did you? No, because you were focused on me. Ran by emotions. Would have had some composure about yourself. Waited. And got hit by that crowbar. Oh, I hear you, sassy. I'll make you blue one of these days. I'm gonna try it now. See if I can log into Facebook on my tablet. Right now, I'm on StreamYard. I can't moderate. We'll try there, sassy. I've seen you around. You've been fully vetted. Oh wow, I'm way behind in chat. Way behind. Oh yeah, right. Hey, that's the thing about traffic too. There's instant karma in traffic. Instant karma. You cut somebody off, guess what? Somebody's gonna cut you off when they're on down the road. Usually it's like instantly. Yeah. FAFO and instant karma is alive and well in traffic. Yep. So yeah, folks, composure. It works. It allows for cooler heads to prevail. Yardbirds. Pursuit of even the best things ought to be calm and tranquil. Cicero. And I don't use all the brains I have, but all I can borrow. Right on, Yardbirds. Yardbirds like to be Yardbirds likes to come off as like the ultimate troll, but you know what? He's also a thinker. That's why I appreciate you, bro. That's why I appreciate you. And that's how I look at any kind of conflict. Is it's either you're reactionary or proactionary. Either reacting to something or being proactive. And You got to have composure to be proactive and even reactive. You're going to be taxed by left, and I know my defenses are very strong there on the left. I'm not going to push. I'm going to allow them to be. I'm going to be the rock they break themselves against. Attack to the right. Go to the middle. Composure allows you to think under pressure, allows you to make the right decisions. It allows you to overcome a lot of things. It allows you to see your mistakes before they happen. It allows you to see the weakness, the opposition. Usually, emotion is thrown at you, strong emotion. Because in any kind of argument or conflict, strong emotion usually elicits a strong, intense emotion reaction. You're already behind the power curve. If you're reacting, you're already behind the power curve. If you're proactive, you're composed, thinking straight, thinking right. You can see their moves before they even make them. You can see the the ramifications of your actions. You can see the mistakes if you make a certain reaction. If you go down another, if you do one action as opposed to another. Composure. Right, Nick? Yeah, I yeah. First snow, the first freeze. Snow for me, like whatever, let's go. I got this. I'm like, finally, it's like the other shoe fell. Uh, so yeah, folks, what do you think? Do you think that composure is a merit? You think composure is a moral, something that's learned, something that a good skill set to have? Not losing your shit. It is the tenet of a peaceful society. Not losing your shit. Yeah, there's freedom of speech. Yeah, there's heated debates, heated conversations. Yeah, there's mutual combat. Sure. Composure, compassion. It's another aspect of composure. I would say is compassion. Maybe I don't want to destroy this person. Fighting is all. Anytime I remember this saying. Anytime you hurt someone, you also hurt yourself. It's true. It's true. Whether you get bloody knuckles or a broken fist, whether you slip and fall, and bust your head, whether they get a lucky shot and break your nose, you always hurt yourself. Or later on down the road, even if you beat that person, now you gotta worry about that person coming back at you. You gotta worry about retaliations. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just humiliate him right there. Maybe I help I keep my composure, allow them to see the errors of their ways, walk away, step back, go away, think about your shit. It helps them to think too. It's a one on one. Oh yeah, okay. All right. Where is it? Where is it? We're trying to get you 101. There you go. All right. There it is. Yeah, it's funny too because during Lackluster Fridays, I didn't know the details of the shooter, right? And I was talking about a lot of furry transgender stuff, and boom, there it is. Just came out, right? Uh, the shooter. He may or may not be the shooter. I don't know. Just so happened to have a transgender furry boyfriend. I don't know. I don't know how I knew that shit. Damn. I didn't really know it actually. I was just talking about it, but I just find it very interesting that the correlation that I made that kind of insightful, rant about transgender furries. Or is that a misdirection, or is that a misinformation? Because deception is the queen of battle. It really is. Deception is the queen of battle. Right. That's why intimidation and shit talking is very important. Right. It gets people off their game. It gets your opponent off the game. You can demoralize them. You can humiliate them, or you can, you know, get them in a rage state where they can't think straight and they lash out and make a mistake. So yeah, I'm calling for peace. I'm calling for composure. Everybody else is talking about let's go to war. We're already in a war. It's a war of ideology. It's a war of the mind, the hearts and minds of people. We are the pillars of power. We the people. We stand stoically against this onslaught. The majority of Americans and the world are families with strong traditions, strong moral beliefs, an ethos they wish to pass on and build a future for their family, for their kids, so that their kids can have that foundation to be able to do the same and have kids of their own. Gotta have composure. Can't lose your shit. And this is coming from a person that I used to lose my shit all the time. So I know a little thing or two about this. And I've practiced composure and it works. It's fucking amazing how it works. So yeah, folks. So JD Prepping. Yes, folks, thank you for hanging out with me. Sunday Reflections. Please let me know if you have anything else. I'm going for about an hour and a half now. It's probably about 6:30. I like this time. I'm usually in some deep reflection. I've been taking a step back from from all the YouTubes for making content. A lot of self reflection, a lot of things in the mix in the works, and my attention is drawn elsewhere. And so I yes and no, I do and do not apologize for not making more content. Life calls, and life calls us to do other things and be a part of other things, and requires us to put our attention in other things. Um, yes, goes Lincoln. Exactly. That's right. That's what's up. Uh, oh, it's in the works. It's in the works, DJ. I do have. I got the boards. I got a few things here. It's. I like to move slow. I like to prioritize things. I do. I like to prioritize my actions. And I like to drag my feet a lot. Yeah. Time wasted is not. Sometimes time wasted is not wasted time. Sometimes it's very important. What's up, Huck? Sometimes it's very important for your mind, body, and soul. So yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys and gals think about composure? Uh, yeah, I mean, I'm not a monetized person. I don't do this for links and for clicks and for money. I probably should. I probably should, and I've been thinking about it. Maybe I will. I don't know. I have a cash app. You want to throw money at me? Uh, actually, Lori, I am barefooted. Barefooted. But yeah, the video should be dropping soon. I just made a video of the creek still flows. It should be dropping here soon, very shortly. So within the hour or two, it dropped. I went to found me a creek, found me a hill. It's been kind of a chill weekend for me. I didn't want to do much. I didn't do a rock or anything. I didn't run up a hill. You know, but I just kind of took my time and walked around, basically just kind of exploring and experiencing things. Uh, so I haven't been pushing myself, so not that much. But yeah, yeah. What do you think? You think composure is a very important thing to have, especially in this day and age when everybody is like, what do you think? What's your knee jerk reaction? Everybody wants that knee jerk reaction. Everybody wants that conflict. It appears that uh, people have just been kind of whipped into a frenzy. What's up, Bob? Really, Bob? You're in Venezuela? Apple picking. Really, really, Bob? Got Marines on the coast of Venezuela. Oh shit. Some jambalaya. Ooh, cornbread. It's all good. Time for a smoke and relax for the evening. Right on, rescue. Right on. Like I said, I'm not a Christian, but I like the concept of remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. Right? Remember the Sabbath. Don't do anything on the Sabbath. I try not to. I try not to. I like that idea. I love that concept. That's why I'm drinking and eating. I went for a walk. It was a nice little walk. It wasn't strenuous or anything. Hmm. Skull. Yes, welcome, Bob. And yeah, folks, drop your links, drop your links, drop your links. Shameless plugs for everyone. If you're blue, you know what to do. If you're not, then you're snot. You can just pick somebody's blue and I'll drop it for you. I'm still trying to get on YouTube. This is what I got right now. This is my YouTube on the tablet. Yeah, it sucks. Oh, hey, we got some. All right, maybe, maybe something's happening. I don't know. We shall see. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Lori, that's a great idea. I need to get my crock pots out of the storage, man. Yeah, crock pot weather. Mm. Get a pot roast that's been going for 5, 6 hours. Oh, or fajitas. That's my favorite thing to do is fajitas. Mm. Come on, come on, come on. Try this shit again here. Boom. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Nick. Drop them links. Drop them links, folks. Oh yeah, shameless plugs. Dinner tonight. All right. Show. Oh, that show and tells live. Okay, everybody check out show and tells live. She does a really good live. Yeah, she drops a lot of intel. Show and tell, hence the name, right? She did. What's up, Lady Smith? Hey, how you doing? Hey, we need to talk. We need to talk. We need to talk. Call me, text me. Call me, text me, Lady Smith. But yeah, yeah, I think that's a. I thank you, Ghost Lincoln, for inspiring me for this content, this topic for today. Don't lose your shit. Don't lose your shit. Composure. Composure. That's what it's all about. That's the mark of a gentleman. It's not what you do; it's what you don't do. It's the mark of a lady too. Not what you do; it's what you don't do. Anyone been apple picking? Lori? No, I have not. Yeah, so everybody check out Lori, show and tell. Lori, yeah, go check out Lori's show and tell. Damn, Lori, Firefly Farms, apple picking. I'm a little drunk, right? A little tipsy. What can I say? But yeah, everybody go check out show and tell's live. She's doing a live, and she usually has some good intel. She shows a lot of intel about the about planes, tracking movements of planes. Uh, Ohio Valley prepping 0 hour tonight at 8 p.m. Yeah, I'll be asleep. I'll be asleep, Teresa. Thank you, Teresa. All right, Lady Smith. Cool. Uh, all right, reading some chat here. Sorry. So yeah. Damn, I still can't. Oh, there we go. Hey! Something's happening. Something's happening. I'm in there. I'm in here. Looks like something's happening. I don't know. Maybe I'll make you blue there, sexy. Maybe. Just trying. James, yeah, Risk. Yeah, Risk. Yeah, Risk is a good game. It's an easy game, actually. Really easy game. Yeah, love me some green apples. I do. Yeah. Good, anything green, reds and greens, right? Reds, greens detoxify and antioxidants and things like that. They detoxify, and reds rebuild. So that's you want to talk about reds and greens. Ooh, boom, there we go. Gotcha. Watch this, sassy. Make you blue. I'm gonna make you blue. Yes, I do. All right. Boom. There we are. You are now blue, sassy. And I make people blue so that they can check out everybody's uh you know check out everybody's channels and things of that nature, and share anything that they find. Wow, listen to that reverberation. Uh, really, Gloria, they make crock pot liners. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. I love it. Yep, Sassy. I don't know if you have content. You know, please feel free to share your channel. Where's the All right, I'm back. Yeah, easy cleanup. The USA is the last battle. I believe you, James. I do. I believe you. What is that? Is that a cat? Is that coffee? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.